What's up, guys? Knight's Tempest here. Back here with another episode of Satisfactory. Now, after the end of the last episode, I have... Let's go over here real quick. At the end of the last episode, we got some Fixonium stuff going. We got our time crystals going. One thing I did add was I just added a conveyor belt to belt reanimated Sam over here. That way I'm not having to go back and forth. So everything is being produced right here. So I just take this stuff, which we have quite a few of it now. Just been taking a couple stacks of this stuff here. And taking it over here to this, not manufacturer, but constructor. There we go. Been taking it over here and just dumping it in there. So I was taking Fixite. It's not Fixonium, it's Fixite. So I was taking the ingots and transforming them into trigons, which we've got a few of those. So we'll take a couple of stacks of those, and we shall take... all the way down the bottom, we've got a few time crystals now. So we'll take a stack of the time crystals. Then we'll put them in here. And that will unlock quantum encoding for us.
Milestone reached. This is not a competition, but other pioneers, such as 83CKY and U531355, had already completed project assembly by this point. Fixit was obviously wrong about you, but perhaps so was I. Regardless, you have finally unlocked the quantum encoder, which requires vast fluctuating power and excited photonic matter to produce highly complex parts. Do not make the same mistakes managing the resulting dark matter residue as you did other byproducts. Project part number 11, the AI expansion server, is now your highest priority. Galaxy-wide project management is taxing to even the most advanced among us, especially those who have to manage the less advanced. Like kittens and puppies, who are definitely still waiting for you to save them.
Thanks, Ada, for the trash talk. It's what I needed. So now we're going to unlock this milestone whenever the pod comes back. And I think I moved everything over here that I needed because I wanted to unlock this milestone this episode. So loads and loads of iron plates. We need 10,000 of them. Because I want to unlock the next, the last belt tier. The Mark 6 belt. Conveyor belt, which also unlocks Fixonium and Fixonium fuel rods. So to unlock the next part, I need spatial energy regulation. And that'll give us the ballistic warp drive. But for now, let's go have a little peek. Over here at our nuclear pasta facility. See how we're cooking. Okay, still full up on these, which is nice. Okay, so I still only have how many? 250. Well, these are being produced at a rather slow rate. Plus, I don't have enough copper powder being produced to be able to feed them all, because look, every single one of these was full. But now there's only one of these that's full. Because I realistically need 500 copper powder per minute. And there's only one node over here, so. It is what it is. These are operating at 100% efficiency. Oh. Yeah. So, just gotta wait for these things to get done. Because I think I removed the last 200 stack of 250. There were just technically 5 stacks of 50. Put them in a box, so we shall see. We've got 15 minutes until our pod returns. We really need those Mark 6 belts, because that's going to help us out a lot. But last episode we did unlock the biochemical part. Let's go have a look. If I can press the right buttons, that always helps. Let's have a look. In here somewhere. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of these as well. Time crystals, supercomputers, fixite trigons, excited photonic matter. All that gives us one neural quantum processor and 250,000 dark matter residue. Oh, did I say 250,000? I meant 25,000 if I said 250,000. Gonna need those. So that way I can use them to make the AI expansion servers. We're gonna need 256 of those, which is funny because that's a thing is a multiple of 12. Or 8. Anyway, 256 is a common thing in computer hardware. Like 256-bit encryption and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. What was the biochemical, was it the biochemical processor? Is that what they call it? No, biochemical sculptor. There we go. Okay, so we need assembly directors, 80 fixite trigons, and water. Interesting. Okay. Well, I've got everything I need to make those. Do I need to make those in a blender? I didn't look. Copper powder. Fixite. I went right by it, didn't I? I always go right by it. Okay, so we're gonna need dark matter residue crystal in order to make the crystals to make some of the other stuff. Search for biochemical blender. Okay, I thought it would be a blender. Right, well, let's make these. In order to make those, we're gonna need some water from our coal plants. Yeah, I need the trigons, so yeah, okay, yeah. Just need to make a little platform right here, really. Build a little 4-meter platform. We'll turn on snapping to make sure we're on the grid. Turn on zoop mode because that's the best way to do it. Just doing a little quick and dirty setup here. I need to make some more of those noblesse or however you say it. Right, so now gotta go to build menu, production, blender. Boop. Put you there. Grab some water. Forgot I didn't put pipes in the wheels. Don't think we're gonna need a whole bunch. Let's have a look. 10 per minute. Yeah, that's not gonna be a lot. Not gonna be a lot. So let's do Mark 1 pipe. Vertical, horizontal curve. Do straight mode. Yeah, we'll build it right there. Then gravity will just take over. Pop down one of these. Right there, grab this, hook that up to the building. Grab this, hook this up right there. Then I'm just gonna grab 2 industrial storage containers. There we go. Okay, now I have some spare assembly directors around here somewhere. Alright, I think I left them over here by the space elevator. So we'll grab those. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Yeah, it's only half. Okay. That's all right. Okay, so I've got 150 assembly director systems available, spare. So grab all those. Do I have space in my inventory? Yeah, it looks like I do. So grab some trigons I think we need. Recipes, yeah, expansion servers. Yeah, trigons. I've got plenty of trigons. Take all those. Now then we'll dump all the trigons in here and we'll dump all the assembly directors in here. So it'll be 150 of them so far, and I need a freaking 1,000 of them. Don't have any reinforced iron plates. Interesting. Alright, so grab another storage building, or you know what I mean, storage box, storage container, whatever you want to call it. Grabbing one of those, grabbing this thing, putting that straight in there. Looks like all these futuristic parts that we need are going to be taking quite a while to make. That's all right. Now I need to go over to the old steel factory. See if we are making some more assembly director systems. I think if those were being made, they'd be made up here. Ah, what did I run out of? Circuit boards. Go figure. And I've got some more up here. Okay, cool, but I need to make so much more of these assembly director systems. So we're going to drop down here, grab a load of circuit boards. Oh, not quite stick the landing. We have more than we know what to do with, so we're just gonna grab as many of those as possible. Then we're gonna put them in here. Drop a whole bunch in there. I think those are two single stack ones. Oh well. Oh, now I got a bunch of those going. Gonna grab one of these, put that right there. There we go. Now I can go back and grab some more. That way I know for sure we're loaded up real nice. And since I need computers for those, I can go over to the aluminum factory and pick up a load of those computers as well and bring them over. There we go. Just gonna zoom on over here. I was gonna make that a concrete factory. Still might do that. Gonna have a lot of time to kill because these super advanced parts take forever to build. There we go, drop all those in there. Okay, automated wiring, we're gonna need a bunch of those as well. Which I believe are made downstairs. I'm gonna put these up here in the storage bin for our automated wiring to make sure we have enough. And gonna need, I have like an infinite amount of these just because we make so many of them. So I'm gonna do the old copy paste. Down 3. And by 3 meant Mark 3. Alright, so we'll go grab a bunch more heavy. Oh, those are heavy. Are those heavy modular frames? Yeah, those are heavy modular frames. Well, I got a bunch of those. Man, I really need to boost my output. Put a few more stacks in there. One thing I could do, let's go down below. What am I waiting on? Oh, it's because I'm making stitched iron plates. Okay. Making 12 per minute. Requires 15 per minute. What am I doing over here? Okay, so it gets sent straight. Gonna take a couple of these, put those in there. There we go. Oh, I see. That's priority. Oh, we'll take a bunch of those out, put those in here. I'll keep that going for a little while. No, it's only making 2 per minute as well. Encased. 30 seconds, 64 seconds. Oh, okay, but that takes rubber though. I'm already having transport rubber by hand. I don't want to have to keep doing that. See, 240 a minute. That could bump it up. Yeah, let's bump it up. 200%. $480. Okay, so holding up on the D-pad, where you got something selected to build selects the version that you're going to build. Nifty. There we go. Mark 5. Mark 5. Square? Yeah, okay, so 200. I need 480, I think. Confirm. So 480.1 screws per minute. Turn those up to 80 per minute, and it's on a Mark 1 conveyor belt, so I have to gotta bump them numbers up. We are not going to scrap those. What we will do though is whenever that's full, we're gonna have that automatically go into one of these. Which one? This one. Okay. There we go. Now let's go automatically into the storage bins and get chucked straight into this manufacturing plant, which is making adaptive control units, and that's going to be making a bunch of these assembly director systems. And I think this one was holding the supercomputers. So let's go and grab some of our supercomputers from over here. There we go. That'll keep us going for a little bit. Put 10 of those in there. Then we'll dump these supercomputers and go grab several stacks of those computers from the aluminum factory. Put all those in there so we can keep making more. Then we're gonna just drop. Come on, there we go. All right, now that our freighter's back, we can go ahead and unlock the next milestone. Then we'll go grab those computers and transfer those real quick. All right, grab a couple stacks of fixite. Stack of that. Grab all those. And all those. We'll go ahead and dump those in there. Okay, so that's 5,000 aluminum alclad sheets. Take all these. There we go. That's that unlocked.
Milestone reached. After close scrutiny, 2 problems were identified in Mark V conveyor belts. The first was the belt part, so force fields have been implemented in the Mark VI instead, to maximize transfer speeds. The second problem is inefficient pioneers, but sadly no remedy is available for this severe impediment. Yet.
Thanks, Ada. So now there are 2 milestones left. The spatial energy regulation, which also unlocks teleporters. Then we've got this milestone, which unlocks the biggest blueprinter available. And once those 2 are done, that is every tier unlocked and completed. Then we just gotta make all the phase parts to complete phase 5. So for the moment, we're gonna go grab those computers. Gotta go grab those computers from the factory over here. Then gotta put those back to the assembly director system factory line so we can keep that line going. And also need to inject some computers in the supercomputer factory as well. That way we can keep making more supercomputers to make more parts so we can make more of the parts we need. But with that upgrade for the parts we need, that means that we can also upgrade our fuel output for our for our power generation system. And I'm just gonna put one of these right here. Just so I've got a place to dump unwanted stuff. There we go. Don't need those. Sink those. Sink the rest of those as well. And that. And sink those as well. Beautiful. Let's see, we got 9 tickets. Then again, we're not putting in a ridiculous amount of stuff either. Might as well go ahead and clear all this up. I've got several piles of this random stuff laying around. Is that more plastic? No. Alright, go ahead and just dump all those. We'll keep these. Dump all that in here. Pick up all these. There we go. Let's got that cleaned up. Now then, I'm gonna grab some more of these. Nailed it. All right. Just gonna zipline my way back around. Whee! All right. Now we can just inject some fresh PCs in here. Then we're going to do the same with our supercomputer factory. Get that going again. I have a feeling we're going to need more supercomputers. That is for plastic, which we'll go ahead and dump what we have in there. Okay, so now we're going to do a conveyor belt merger. Grab a storage container. Gonna look ugly, but that's all right. All we care about is that it gets computers where they need to be. Speaking of, I think there's another box over here that's supposed to take care of any overflow. And that might have some spares in there as well. We'll grab those, put those in the other box. Yep. Grab all those, put those in the other box, keep things going. I'll grab some more plastic and put the plastic in there as well. Jump, jump, jump. Where did I put it? Massive thing right there. Can't miss it. I'm actually going to bump that up to Mark 3. Plastic. Okay. Grab 1,000 plastic. Dump all that in there. Alright, now we're making supercomputers again, which is good. Now I can just go and put the rest of these over here. Alright, sweet. Oh, that is that. It's got 2 manufacturing lines back up and going. Well, technically 3. Then we're gonna grab a bunch of those. We're going to move those over to our biochemical processing plant, I guess. And that'll keep that going for a little while. Whee! All right. Wait, what am I doing? It's over here. Getting sidetracked. Okay, so we've got assembly director systems. We're gonna drop all those in there. I'll keep that going for a little while. And we got our first stack. So like the nuclear pasta, that's going to be a little while. And while I'm thinking about it, we can upgrade our coal right here. Because now we can do Mark 6, but I need fixite trigons. That requires a lot of stuff. I mean, fair enough. It's the like most top end belt in the game, but still. Conveyor belt 6. Yikes, yeah, that's a lot. Does look pretty though. Alright, so we're gonna upgrade our coal belt here. There we go. Upgrade everything as we go. We're upgrading these because the Mark 5s can only handle 780 parts a minute, I think. And these can handle up to 1200. Beautiful. All right. So now we can max this out. 1200 parts per minute. That is insane work. So now we can just ride this light speed belt. All right, and that should feed all this perfectly. There we go. It's gonna help out a little bit. And since it takes 2 minutes to make 2 biochemical sculptors. No, 4. Because it makes 2 per minute. And we need 1,000, so we're going to take 1,000, divide that by 2, which is obviously 500. And take 500 And divide that by 60, which will give us minutes, so it's going to be about 8 hours. Eight bloody hours. Alright, so that is part number 2 automated. Recipe AI expansion servers. Alright, so now we need to set up set up 3 factories. The neural quantum processor factories, the superposition oscillator factory, and something to make excited photonic matter. Or EPM, if you will. Excited photonic matter. Can make in the converter. I think that's the only way you can make it, really. Production, converter, we'll chuck one down. What do we need? Just power? That's it? Cool. Well, that's gonna make that easy. Excited photonic matter is made by the converter, which is made from purely energy. No input. No other input, should I say. Then we're gonna need time crystals, supercomputers, fixite trigons, excited photonic matter to make neural quantum processors. And we're gonna need roughly 250 of those. So yeah, that's not gonna be a huge deal. I can just slap it on top up there, really. All right, so we're gonna slap down a converter. Set the converter up for excited photonic matter. Oh yeah, I just got reminded of something. So you remember last time how it says like, oh, it's like, why can't I do the whole daisy chain between buildings thing? That is because that is in here. Is it technology? Caterium maybe? Yeah. Okay, so 15 computers, 50 quick connectors, and some quick wire. So grab a stack of those. Pretty sure I got the other two things in here as well somewhere. Quick wire, grab a stack of that. Grab a stack of those as well. Deuterium. Get this researched.
Upgraded power connectors unlocked. Buildings now support 2 power connections, any of which may be attached to other buildings.
Now we have daisy chaining unlocked. Gotta grab this power line, put it right there. Yeah, it just makes it. Cool beans. Right, so now we need go back to the recipes here. Where is it? It is in here somewhere. There we go. So fixite trigons, supercomputers, and time crystals. So gonna need 3 different storage bins. One, turn snapping on, 2, 3. And will I need to make that in a manufacturer or what? Quantum encoder. Okay. I did just unlock it, so makes sense. Jesus Christmas. All right. All right, I'm gonna need to expand the top of this building a little bit. Yeah, I'll bump it out here. All right, quantum encoder time. Bump that out here so I can put the belts down. That's a liquid, so we're gonna need pipes. What's up, big guy? Let's see, what are these? We're gonna need neural quantum processors. Hang on, dark matter crystals. Can I? Do those get made in particle accelerators? Okay. Diamonds. Wow, really? Fair enough. Alright, so there's that built, so that gets put in there. That takes 75 per minute. We're gonna need dark matter crystals. That takes 150 a minute. So realistically, we could double that up. Grab some time crystals. That's a couple stacks of those. And we're gonna drop down here and grab some more fixite trigons. Oh, that was all of them. Okay. Let's grab some more ingots from over here. Dropping down here, taking all those. Dump those in there. All right, then we got supercomputers we need as well. We need those for a lot of stuff, really. Need lots and lots of supercomputers. Thought I had a thing for them. Yep, there they are. Now then, we should be able to do this right here. Bam, daisy chain. Don't know why I pointed that way. That is the wrong way. I need to go over this side. So now we just gotta grab ourselves some diamonds. A couple stacks would be good. And I'll get rid of our byproduct, and that'll give us some dark crystals. Now we just gotta give it power. There we go. All right, beautiful. Now we are churning out some dark matter crystals. Getting rid of that byproduct. And now we've got our first 11 of these, which is beautiful. Pardon the background noise. Right, I'm gonna let that cook for a couple minutes. So I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. So now we've got that going. Let's see if we can dump some more resources in here, keep it going for a bit longer. Dun, 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 dun. Supercomputers. All the way down to the bottom, some more time crystals. Gonna go down and grab some more trigons. Alright, and that'll keep that going for a little while at least. I need to go grab some more plastic. For my supercomputer factory. So we're gonna go over there, grab a whole bunch of that plastic, which now we can check off the Mark 6 belt unlock over there on the right, and the biochemical plant over there on the right. We can mark those two off. Now I just need to build another copper plant to feed into the nuclear pasta. Colliders, that way we can get that cooking at a bit more of a efficient pace. Let's scan, let's see where some copper is. That currently isn't being used for the computers and circuit boards and yada yada yada. Whip it on over here. There we go. Bunch of plastic right here. Grab those. Grab these motors as well. Drop these motors off inside. Boop. There we go. More motors off for more cooling thingamajigs. Radio control units. Right. Should have a thing for those as well. Yeah, I'll grab 5 stacks of those, put those in there. Because I'm probably going to need more of those. And now we've got to take a look at what our last part needs. And we can kind of get a general idea as to what else that needs to be done. Got computers and whatnot out the wazoo. Alright. Sorry if you hear a noise in the background. I had to turn the air on because it's getting kind of warm up in here. Right, so we have put our plastic in our supercomputer manufacturing area. We got more assembly directors being made as we speak. We got another stack of 50 and almost a second stack. Then we've got, oh right, we need to find copper. A second set of unclaimed copper ore, which is, oh, just over here actually. We can grab this, make it into copper powder, and then ship it over via belt to our nuclear pasta plant. Yeah, we can do that. So just for giggles and grins, sticks, foundation. Go ahead and do a little setup. Come on. Come on, get out of here. And that, my friends, is what the boombox is useful for. So we're gonna grab a Mark III miner. Yeah, no, I need to make more dynamite. There we go, 600 per minute. So now we gotta do basically the same setup as before. Right, I need to go make some more TNT to kind of like clear some of the stuff out. Some more Dynamite, some Nobilisks, you know, whatever you want to call it. Gonna do that. Gonna clear some stuff out over there and start plopping down our smelters and a constructor. Then we're gonna belt all that stuff over to our, well, basically a large Hadron Collider. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. I have finished the copper powder additional plant here. So we've got 8 more fully maxed out, overclocked. I wanted to call them foundries, but they're smelters. Cranking out 600 copper ingots a minute going into here, which is consuming that and turning it to 125 copper powder a minute. And I spared you the boringness that was creating this belt line going all the way over here to my existing belt highway, or bus, if you want to call it a bus. And I got it going all the way over here. Kind of following this one, going up and over. And got some platforms built to go over the gap here. And that feeds into here, which then feeds these giant things. So we got 125 being made up the other one, and then we've got, I think, 250 being made here because this is loot. So we have a total of 375 copper powder being made and injected into these, which are consuming a total of 400 per minute. So we're 25 a minute short on production, but it's okay because we've got some stores still. So we take the W where we can. So now there's an additional 250 just about of these. But let's go check on our little setup we got going on up top up there. Jump off here. There we go. Climb up top, see what we got going on up here. Oh, ran out of diamonds. That was fast. Well, looks like I gotta go grab some diamonds. Or I can see if I have a spare coal. If I have spare coal, I can just chuck at a another diamond factory. What do we got? Just over 200. Nice. Now we're gonna take the first 100. 500 fused modular frames, though. We might have some extra of those laying around somewhere. Don't know if we have 500 extra, but it's worth having a little peek. If not, we can make the extra, if I'm being completely honest. I'm gonna take these diamonds actually, and those, so grab, go ahead and put all these in. Grab some time crystals. All right, that leaves all but the frames, which are gonna be down here somewhere. Gonna keep those for building stuff. Let's go have a peek. Let's go have a peek at our factory and see how many spares we've got. I'll fast forward us getting there. All right, now we are approaching. I was just thinking. I know, which is dangerous. Let me just park this bad boy. Get her somewhat straight. There we go. No, I just lost the thought. Oh, right. So, you know the trophy for unlocking everything in the MAM, yeah? Well, we still have to do that. And some of it requires a whole bunch of smokeless powder. So that entails grabbing a whole bunch of gunpowder and fusing it with some heavy oil residue to turn into smokeless powder. So I think I'm gonna need something like 1,000 smokeless powder. That'll unlock a couple of weapons. Okay, we have plenty for 500. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna grab an extra 100. Cool. Still got some spare to go. Wow, used up all those radio control units already. Crazy. So at this point in the game, you should be able to make anything and everything that is required to unlock more stuff in the man. Let me go ahead and drop a couple of radio control units in there. In fact, I should be able to unlock synthetic brain fart. The synthetic power shards. There we go. I get there eventually. So we should be able to do that before calling it quits for this episode. So yeah, we'll do that before calling it quits. We'll get this milestone unlocked. Then I will unlock synthetic power crystals or power shards. Then that'll be all of that tree done. And then what I'll do between episodes is I will let everything run while I go grab some more summer sloops. Don't know if I have any more hard drives I have to go collect. I think I've gotten most of them. Haven't got the trophy for collecting all of them yet. But I'll use the radar towers to go around and try and find summer sloops, hard drives, and I'll also come up with a secondary diamond manufacturing facility, since apparently I need a metric crap ton of diamonds for dark matter crystals. Speaking of coal, I can't ping while I'm in here, so whenever we hop off of here, it'll give us a ping for coal and see if I can spot another place where I can make more diamonds and have them shipped out here, probably by drone again. All right, let's give coal a ping. Yeah, we got that one. That's done. Claimed. Ah, right. I forgot about these. So there's 4 normal coal nodes down there, along with a sulfur node up here. Yeah, that's right. So I can make a gunpowder factory, actually. And then I can take a bunch of the gunpowder, take it over to our oil processing area, and then turn it into smokeless powder. Then use all that to unlock more stuff in the MAM. So, speaking of the MAM, let's have a little peek, shall we? After we unlock this.
Milestone reached. The Blueprint Designer Mark III allows for 20% increased blueprint size in all dimensions, for an overall 71.2% increase in volume. Sadly, I doubt we will see equivalent increases in your efficiency.
Dang, Ada's just roasting us. Right. So we've got alien megafauna, we got to grab some DNA. So we can get this one taken care of as well. Alien technology, unlock the toilet, which I think we can actually go ahead and do right now, actually. So we can unlock a couple of things before we call it a day here. Yeah, Mercer spheres, grab one, and I think I said it needed some pipe. Which I've got laying around here somewhere. 15. How many do I need? 20. Just about got it. Rubber. Oh yeah, some crystal oscillators there. Grab those. Gonna need those. Let's see, where is 200? There we go. It's got that, so we can unlock that. Alien technology. Boom.
SAM-based portable waste network unlocked. A recent breakthrough has meant that Fixit now has a way to reanimate organic waste using deconstructed matter.
Regular exposure to blood flow helps the vessel avoid malfunction.
Cheers for that, Ada. So now we have to unlock the next bit in order to unlock the alien power matrix. And that'll also unlock the last part we need to make. Then that'll be that done. Caterium. Yeah, this is what we need the smokeless powder for, is to make those. Then we've got this to unlock. Nope, that's the exact same thing. I meant to go here. There we go. So we need 50 of those. I can actually probably go ahead and hit those as well. Yep, got those. Got a bunch of those. Not alien tech, it's Caterium. Ooh, 4 more of the heavy modular frames. Got a buttload of computers. Need some more HMFs, aka heavy modular frames. And let's go check our little storage area real quick. You know, I stored a crap ton of stuff in here. Yeah, there we go. So now in order to unlock the very last thing, we've got to make another super advanced part, which is the super advanced oscillator thing. And then we've got 1,000 of the reanimated sandwiches. We got, you know, 1 billion of those. So not really worried about those. Bacterium. Research that.
Programmable splitter unlocked. This upgrade to the smart splitter provides additional options to improve conveyor belt logistics.
Thanks, Ada. Power slugs. That's that complete.
Research completed. Synthetic power shard recipe unlocked. Exchanging regular exercise and filtered fresh air with automation is just the kind of progress Fixit likes to see.
Cheers, Ada. So that's 3. Okay, so we can do yet another one real quick. Ooh, need 150 of those rebar ones, so I need iron rods for those if I remember right. Yep. Make 150 of these. Quartz. Research.
Shatter rebar unlocked. These quartz-infused rebars fracture when fired, launching deadly debris in a wide spread. Fixit does not condone the use of such violent methods, so make sure there are no witnesses.
Cheers for that, Ada. Gonna make a bunch more of these. Then that'll be the quartz tree done.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fixit liability waivers are up to date.
Alright, so this is where things get a little tricky. Because we need a whole bunch of smokeless powder. And I mean a whole bunch. And then we gotta make these. Encased uranium cells. So we have to make uranium fuel rod. Well, basically halfway make uranium fuel rods. Then that'll unlock those, and then we can unlock this, which takes, guess what? More smokeless powder. Then that'll be that tree done. Then we just got to make 500 more of those. The homing rifle rounds. No, just the rifle ammo. That unlocks the homing rifle ammo. Then that tree's done. So basically we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 things left to research. Then that'll be the trophy for that. That'll be another trophy down. So now we just got to keep our crystal oscillator. No, crystal oscillator and the radio control systems being made. Of course. It's always short on. Go ahead and top this up. Then by top it up, I mean just chunk some in there. That way that'll keep that going for a couple minutes, making more of those. Right, so got to drop off more plastic, more diamonds. And you guys already know the plan as to how I'm going to proceed. So between episodes, gonna let things run while I go and build another diamond maker. Make more diamonds. Let things run so we can get at least a couple more of the. We can get the nuclear pasta done. Don't know if we can get the biochemical thing done yet. Keep pressing the wrong button. And we are working towards getting the AI expansion servers done. Oh, we're out of something already. Of course, it's supercomputers. Why would it be supercomputers? Well, we're not out. We're just about out. Yeah, I can chuck 5 more stacks in there. Keep it going for a little while longer. Oh, and fixed site trigons. That's the thing we're actually out of. Don't know what the heck I was thinking. Right, take all those out. Chuck those in there. Delete the belt. Put the belt back on. Check those computers in there. So grab some more fixite trigons. Really should automate that as well. I mean, I've basically got it automated. I just have to, you know, we're gonna do that now. Then that'll be the end of the episode. How about that? We've done quite a bit. We've unlocked a lot of stuff, researched some stuff, made a lot of progress to making things more efficient on the higher end side. Only thing I can... Oh no, we're going at 100% capacity on this. Interesting. That's good. Didn't know if we were lacking on efficiency on that or what. Right, so we're gonna put this down right here. Give a small bit of space. Screw it. We'll have a crack on a Mark V belt. Just because, for giggles and grins. And fix like trigons. Grab power from the power pole. Put her up there. Industrial storage container. Put these right next to each other. Now we can make that look better. Straight. No, straight doesn't work. That does. Strange. Alright. Whatever floats your boat. There we go. So now we've got that automated. Spitting out 10. We'll amp it up a little bit. Do I do 25? Yeah, nice. Sweet. All right, that's automated. All right, so that is going to be it for the day. Been recording for roughly about 3.5, 4 hours is what all this has been a grand total of. Let's see what do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 350. Not bad. It's going to take quite a while, but we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys want, and I will catch you guys in the next one.